In the current storm of global rivalry, a secret accord could prove far more dangerous for the U.S. than many admit. Iran may be seeking to trade its oil for Chinese-made missile systems that could challenge American strategic interests. If the deal proceeds, it would deepen Iran's military ties to Beijing and potentially shift the balance of power in the Middle East. Reports now suggest Iran is negotiating to purchase advanced missile systems from China, possibly even hypersonic or nuclear-capable types, as part of a covert oil for arms scheme. Analysts believe Tehran's drive stems in part from the severe damage its air defenses suffered in clashes with Israel, making the need for weapons urgent. Sources cited by Iran International say Iranian officials have quietly engaged Chinese defense intermediaries to settle oil debt through weapon transfers. At a military parade in Beijing in September, China displayed cutting-edge systems such as the DF-41 intercontinental ballistic missile, the JEL-3 submarine-launched missile, and the YJ-21 hypersonic anti-ship missile. Reuters described this display as China's first full public reveal of its nuclear triad, the capability to strike from land, sea, and air. Observers see this as a signal of China's readiness to push the technological frontier in missile warfare. Experts at the International Institute for Strategic Studies, ISS, and the Hudson Institute warned that Iran, by tapping into China's advanced weapons, could upgrade its ability to project power regionally, even if threaten U.S. assets in the Gulf. The Hudson Institute says Iran may aim to obtain Chinese combat aircraft, anti-stealth radars, ballistic missile parts, or air defense systems. In recent years, China has continued to import Iranian oil despite U.S. sanctions. Some Chinese energy firms now reportedly owe Iran large sums. According to the Wall Street Journal and Reuters, part of that debt might be extinguished through clandestine arms transfers, with Chinese defense-linked firms acting as intermediaries. The U.S. Treasury has already imposed sanctions on companies like Halcoin Energy and Lion Commodities for alleged involvement with Iran's military programs. Intelligence sources claim Chinese intermediaries have offered systems such as the HQ-22 surface-to-air missile and versions of the YJ anti-ship missiles, and may even supply hypersonic glide vehicles seen in recent drills. If deployed by Iran, these weapons could hit U.S. bases, Gulf oil installations, or naval units in the Persian Gulf or Arabian Sea. A diplomatic source quoted in Middle East said that China has become more open to limited arms deals with Iran since sanctions were reinstated. While Beijing officially denies exporting offensive weapons to Tehran, many analysts see a web of indirect commerce and third-party routing being used to circumvent restrictions. In late September 2025, the UN reimposed an arms embargo and other sanctions on Iran through the snapback mechanism triggered by European states over Iran's nuclear activities. Under those rules, Iran is now banned from importing or exporting weapons, missiles, or related parts. China and Russia opposed the snapback move, though neither publicly committed to full compliance. The U.S. State Department has warned that any country aiding Iran's weapons buildup risks serious penalties. Meanwhile, a Reuters investigation found that China is supplying Iran with missile propellant precursors, such as sodium perchlorate. 2 Chinese shipments, enough to fuel up to 260 mid-range missiles, were expected to sail to Iran. The U.S. Treasury responded by sanctioning several Chinese and Iranian firms accused of facilitating ballistic missile procurement.